Hello there, I'm Steph from the PiP board, and I'm very happy to welcome you here at the info session for becoming a PiP student. So let's start right away. What is PiP? PiP is actually a 6 ECTS course and a student community in one, so it's a bit special. It's the PiP program is part of KU Leuven KIK, and KU Leuven KIK increases awareness about innovation and entrepreneurship among KU Leuven students. In the beginning of the year, we put together brilliant, innovative minds from all different faculties, so students from all different study programs such as medicine, economics, law, a faculty of arts, students, engineering students, psychology students, you name it, every student at every faculty at the KU Leuven can participate. We put them together in one interdisciplinary team and we give them a very innovative challenge. This challenge comes from a company or a governmental organization or a non-profit organization. And there, the team is asked to find solutions for this challenge. During the first semester, the team is going to think about very innovative solutions for this problem. During the second semester, you get a chance as a PiP student to build a prototype, so a real first draft of your product, and also to set up a business plan. So we are all one warm entrepreneurial community. How does a PiP year look like? Well, as a student, you start after you get the good news that you are selected for becoming a PiP student in the next academic year. You have a PiP off weekend in the first 2 or 3 weekends, somewhere in the first 1 or 2 or 3 weekends of October, and there you get to know your team and also get to know your challenge. So it's really interesting. You get to know your sponsor. You can ask already some questions. You can get to know your team members a little bit more. We organize some nice team building activities. We give some food, some drinks, and then you can start along. During October and November, you start thinking about possible solutions. You investigate your problem statement a bit further. That's what we call empathize. You do some further research. And then a next level brainstorm into new innovative ideas can start. In December, we are all very curious to hear your ideas during an intermediate presentation of your top 3 ideas. And then after the presentation, you can start thinking about, okay, which of these 3 ideas, depending on the feedback of your sponsor, depending on feedback of a jury of professors, and depending on your own personal preference, you choose one idea that you will work out during the second semesters of February, March, and April, and you therefore you make a business plan and start prototyping. As a cherry on the cake, you can pitch your solution at the final gala, a very big event where a lot of people from KU Leuven, but also from the corporate environment, will come and see all the solutions that you have. So it will be a very nice event with a lot of people that are interested in innovation and entrepreneurship, where you can show which hard work you have done during the PiP year. And then there is also some evaluation presentation for a jury of professors so that you can also get a grade for it. On the following slides, you find some examples of problem statements from this year, so the year 2021 till 2022. So for example, we have UZ Leuven, so the university hospital, who is going to provide a seamless journey for wheelchair patients within the university hospital. DPG Media, so a very big leading media company in Belgium, the Netherlands, but also Denmark, to find new innovative ways to attract younger people with regional news. Then we have Stad Leuven as a trustworthy partner that is involved in the second-hand textile project. Mobile Vikings was also a new partner as from this year, and they asked to improve the Viking experience even more with a new FOMO advantages. BrightLab is also a very nice societal project to make STEM activities, so science, technology, engineering, and math, more accessible for children at risk of poverty and social exclusion. VRT, so the Flemish radio, television, and radio, to make radio interviews more accessible and reliable for both VRT and the interviewee. And then last but not least, we had the project of the province of Vlaams-Brabant to develop a technological solution for a social economy enterprise. So that were some examples of challenges that there were last year. Every year there are very new challenges, so we cannot predict in advance which challenges there will be. That's something that you will discover at the PiP kickoff. But based on an interview, you will get assigned to a project that matches your preference. Then these are two possible solutions from problem statements that were there in the past. So 3 years ago, we had Coolscape. So that's actually a cooling flower that can be placed in the center of cities, and you can just sit and relax there and escape the very warm and hot days during summer days. Then you also have Silverlines, a project from last year. And in this project, Team Vera developed a solution for older people that were at risk of loneliness during the COVID period. And therefore, this PiP team created a device with which they easily can video call their family members. So by just putting the picture of their family member or friends that they want to call, they put it on the device, and then the device immediately starts to video call. So it was also a very nice, innovative solution there. So as I said already, PiP is a 6 ECTS course. Depending on at which faculty you are studying, you take a different course unit. So more information about that can be found if you click on the yellow link here. Then there is a lot of information about which student at which faculty takes which course. But these are the possible courses that you can take. For example, project-based learning is the course unit that you take if you are studying social sciences. Integrated business project is the course unit that you take as a faculty of economics and business student. Innovation project is for the faculty of science students. Interdisciplinary project is for the faculty of pedagogy and psychology. And then you have entrepreneurship and practice for all engineering students, but also all other students that from all other faculties that I did not mention earlier. So also the faculty of law, faculty of medicine, and faculty of arts, etc. Okay, so let's go further. So PiP is a 6 ECTS course. 6 ECTS typically corresponds to 180 working hours, but probably your PiP projects, the study load for your PiP project will be a little more time consuming. But there is no exam. There is also no lectures. We mainly, the work will be mainly put in team meetings that you set up with your own team, but also a few workshops where we help you to improve your own project a bit further. These workshops will be about all different phases of design thinking, so a method to tackle these kind of innovative challenges, how to empathize, how to define your problem, how to brainstorm, how to select your best idea, how to start with your business model, how to start prototyping, and then how to speak in public. These workshops will be organized during week evenings so that a lot of students can participate in these. Then in December, we have an intermediate presentation. In May, a final report and a pitch, and these will be important for your evaluation. Your evaluation is based on a group grade, but this group grade can be adjusted based on the evaluation that you had from your peers and also from your coach. Besides the course unit, we are also a very close and warm family. from all innovative and entrepreneurial minds. So we have a very close alumni network for these alumni, and also for the students. We try to get them in touch. For example, during a workshop that's called the Shark Tank, there the students get the chance to present their idea a bit, and then students from earlier years are going to give feedback on that. It's just a very informal conversation, informal presentation that gives the students a lot of important feedback, and also some good connections with the alumni from earlier years. We also organize nice activities for both students and alumni. And we also offer PiP students from this year the chance to participate in team building activities. So during the first semester and the second semester, we provide a budget that teams can spend themselves to organize a team building activity. And in this way, we try to engage into the building of a community. So now some pictures are following. So here is some pictures from our interactive workshops. So as you can see, we don't want to focus on a lot of theory. We really want to make it very practical, so that you can, and hands-on, so that you can immediately implement the theory in your own project. Then some activities that we did last year with our alumni and our current PiP students. So for example, the PiP party, it was very fun. And also the PiP barbecue is also something that is very nice. But and depending on the PiP, what the PiP board's members organize that year, there will be different activities, but always these activities will be very fun to do. Some examples of team building activities from PiP teams that did this last year. So, for example, laser shooting was one, or also escape room. But it really depends on what your team decides to what you want for what you want to spend the budget on. Then we also give some PiP sweaters to every student coach member. I am wearing some PiP sweater myself, so that everyone has the feeling to belonging to a community. We find that very important, that everyone feels him or herself very welcomed at PiP. Also, some pictures from the PiP kickoff weekend. So the first weekend that the PiP students get to know each other. Also very fun. We had very good luck with the weather this year. Also one of the first workshops where they needed to build a tower from spaghetti and marshmallow. So it seems it was actually really fun. Voila, as you can see, some other pictures from the PiP kickoff weekend. And of course, PiP students are PiP awesome. We believe that every PiP student is a very great mind, and we would like to welcome everyone, every student that is a bit interested in learning more about entrepreneurship and innovation, to the PiP family. Okay, so I hope that all sounds very interesting or convincing for you. So if you are now thinking about, okay, what should I do to come to PiP, then these are the procedures to apply. So in the first, there are 2 waves. In the first wave, this will end at the 30th of June. And therefore, you need to send your CV and motivation letter. And after that, submitting your CV and motivation letter, you will receive an information, you will get a link with an invitation for your interview. After that interview, we will get to know you something, we will get to let you know something about whether you are selected or not. And for the first wave, that will probably be about somewhere in the month of July. And for the second wave, that will probably be somewhere in the end of September. The deadline is in the end of September, and you will know something before the ISP deadline in October. What can you expect from the interview? Well, you can expect that some kind of informal conversation where we just would like to get to know you a bit better and your motivation for applying for PiP. Then we are also looking whether there is a good fit with PiP and the projects that we are offering that year. And we explicitly will ask you about preferences, about projects, about which type of organizations you would like more, about which kind of projects you would like more, and we really try to take into account all your preferences you have. But if you want to be surprised, that is also an option. So it really depends on what you want to get out of your PiP projects. Okay, so next week there will be the PiP final gala. If you want to subscribe, that is still possible following the QR code or the link. And it is a very interesting event where you will see all the PiP students shine. There are some free foods and drinks, so please pass by. It will be very fun. And you can also ask some other questions about PiP over there. So can't you make it to the final gala for some reason or another? No problem. We are always you can always get in touch with us through the website of kuleuven.be/pip, or you can also simply send an email to info@pipleuven.be with your questions. If possible, we can also set an appointment where you can ask your questions. So everything is possible. So I really would like to thank you for your attention, for watching this info session, and maybe see you at PiP. Bye.